Hey YouTubers, Starfire here. So I'm gonna be doing the Supergirl review. Raven was not able to make it tonight, so I'm doing it on my own. Yeah. And I know we said that we would try to, if she wasn't able to be here, or I wasn't able to do the review or whatever, we would still make sure that it got up the same night. So I'm sorry it's not up right after I watched the episode, but it's still going to be up the same day. So yeah. So it is season 2, episode 3, called Welcome to Earth. So since I'm doing this by myself, I'm not gonna just go over what the episode's about. I'm going to just, tell what I liked about it, like we normally do when we do a review together. Like, what were the things we liked about it? What were our favorite parts? And then we kind of just go off in little tangents. But anyway, it starts out with where the last episode left off, where Kara was talking to that guy that was in a coma, and she's like, I'll be here for you. And he grabs her by the throat, and then the episode ends. Well, when this one starts, it continues with that scene, and he gets away and is loose out in the city, and so they have to try to stop him and help him or whatever they're going to do. And I love how Kara was like fangirling over the president. And I also like the fact that Linda Carter is playing the president on here, because I just think it's really fitting for her to be on a superhero TV show, since she was the original Wonder Woman back in the 70s, on her own TV show. So that was pretty awesome. Just the way that she was reacting, I thought was really funny. So basically, she's trying to help with allowing aliens and different types of people to be here, because like Kara said, this country is about immigrants. And, yeah, I know that they want to try to get rid of the threat, but at the same time, there's a lot of them that actually aren't bad people, and they can actually help instead of do harm. And so I think that's what they're trying to do. I think that's what the president is trying to help with. And Lena Luthor, I'm not exactly sure of her motives right at the moment, but I don't know if she wants to help or if she wants to not. It sounded like she wanted to help when she was talking to Kara, so I hope that she does, because that would be good. But she's kind of mysterious, and she is a Luthor too, so, Although I think Raven said that she was adopted, so she's not an actual Luthor. But yeah, unless that's from Smallville. I don't know. I'm confusing myself right now. But anyway, so let me think. What else? And then Kara, is still trying to get into Snapper Kara's good graces with writing a story and being a reporter and, talking to the president and Lena and stuff. He's just one of those rough around the edges types people, and he might be kind of harsh, but he's good at what he does, and he's only doing it for Kara's own good type thing. So I think eventually he'll warm up to her, and she'll be able to get in his good graces, but we'll see. This is only the 3rd episode of the season, so also, I don't know if I necessarily like Jimmy or James Olsen being the boss and taking Kat's position. I mean, he's a good photographer, and he's like good at what he does as well, but I don't know if he's necessarily boss material. So, yeah, like, I don't know. Oh, and then, like, that detective helping out Alex, trying to find the threat, the attack on the president and everything that was going on. So that was cool. I mean, because initially she was, like, hiding, what Alex was initially hiding the department that she worked for and saying that she was Secret Service instead of working for the DEO. And so then the girl and her end up working together, and they go to this, like, place that's like Dollywood. I mean, you literally go in there and Dolly Parton music plays, like, all the time. And the people that are there are all, like, alien type people. Like, one person had pointy ears, one person had, like, stuff on their like this bulge type thing on their forehead, so they're all, like, different people, and this is just kind of the place where they all dwell because they aren't accepted by society, since it's a society of humans, and a lot of them are scared of these people because they're different and they think that they're a threat. And so, like, Alex and the other detective, I forgot her name, I'm sorry, go and, talk to these people and try to, figure out what's happening. And Monel, I think his name was Monel? The guy that got loose? Let me check. Yeah. Monel. Kara thinks that he might be the alien behind the assault that happened on the president. So she's in search of him because, like I said, he got loose at the beginning. And at the end, she seemed to be helping him out. And like she said, she'd be there. And she knows what it's like because she's an alien herself. So I think that she's kind of also trying to relate to them and show them that she knows what it's like. And I saw on Twitter, and this is a lot better acting. And
as the season goes on. Oh, and she also did, like, the Wonder Woman spin or something like that. They also mentioned on Twitter. So yay, that's awesome. Paying homage to Wonder Woman and kick-ass females. Yeah. So I just thought that I would mention that. And the person who actually said that on Twitter, let me see. I want to credit them because I don't want to just, like, say it without. I have to find them. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's see here. They just have a little flower for their name on Twitter, but their handle is at Iris West Allen with an X for the E in Allen. And they were just, like, saying, they're like, I hate to, they're like, okay, let's see. Kara just did the Wonder Woman spin, LOL. And, like, I feel like Melissa is really starting to settle into her role as Kara. Her acting has improved so much. And Maggie is the name of the detective. And apparently this person ships Alex and Maggie, like,
hardcore. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think that Maggie and Alex have chemistry? Do you see anything happening there? Do you think Maggie's going to be on more than one episode, like more than just this episode? What are your thoughts about that? Because I know that a lot of people watch the Supergirl reviews that we've been doing. So I want your thoughts and I want your comments. This person also said, I hate to say it, but Kara has better chemistry with Mon-El than James. I know the white fangirls are going to eat this up. Okay, well, I'm somebody who doesn't care about couple stuff. Like, if it works and they have chemistry, then I'm all for it. I mean, hey, I'm a hardcore West Allen shipper. So, yeah. And that type of stuff has never bothered me. I think it's great that a lot of, like, people of color are getting these types of roles in TV shows now. It's great. And I'm glad that they're being recognized in the way that they are. It's important, and yeah. But that's for another time. Anyway, I guess I could see that. I mean, Mon-El's an L. He's an alien, right? I mean, like, I could see something happening there, I guess. I mean, I liked the whole concept of Kara and James because, like, you don't normally see that. Like, that's not something that you would expect. And so I liked seeing that relationship blossom and seeing, like, the build up to that, even though it didn't go anywhere this season, at least yet. I mean, they might end up having something happen there later on. It's just not happening right now. Just because, like, they aren't together now doesn't mean something isn't going to happen later on down the road. I mean, yeah, they did kiss in the first season and all of that, but anyway, since that was unexpected, I could, I liked the aspect of that James Kara thing. But I could see Mon-El and Kara happening too, I guess. I wasn't really paying attention to that in the episode, so I don't know how I feel about that as of yet, but it could be interesting. So what are your guys' thoughts about that as well? So Maggie and Alex and Kara and Mon-El. What are your thoughts? Do you think that something could happen with those two couples? Or with those four characters? Do you think something could blossom between either of them, like each of them? Why am I having trouble saying what I want to say? Anyway, yeah, just tell me your thoughts about it, okay? I just need to stop talking. Oh, and I do need to address the ending, because that was a freaking awesome ending, man. That was like a cliffhanger ending right there. But a lot of times CW shows do that with their sorry. A lot of times, CW shows tend to end their episodes on cliffhangers. At least the superhero shows do. They always have a little surprise twist or surprise little thing at the very, very end, and then you have to wait a whole week to find out, what's going to happen. So, yeah. John Jones was like, who are you? And then, like, all of a sudden she started getting, like, the lightning and, like, electric stuff happening, and she, like, morphed into, like, this alien-looking creature, and she's like, I am the last daughter of Mars. And I'm like, whoa. Like, that was, whoa. So, yeah. What are your thoughts about that? I mean, that was pretty awesome, right? I mean, great cliffhanger. They're getting better this season. Seriously, they should have just had it on CW from the start. I'm sure the first season would have been a heck of a lot better if they did. Although there are some good episodes in the first season. There are. I will give it that. especially the last half of the season. So, yeah. Okay, well, I probably didn't address all the things that I could have if Raven was here, because with her, like, we tend to go on long tangents about things, and I usually am just like, all right, let's get to the stuff I liked, let's give a little bit of summary about what happened in the episode, and I'm done. So, if there was anything that you wanted to hear about that I did not talk about, please tell me in the comments or just comment about it and I will reply to you. I don't know if Raven plans to do her own separate review for this episode. That is up to her if she wants to. But if she doesn't, then this is the only one. And so you can comment your thoughts. Please tell me your thoughts about like those characters and the chemistry and what you think will happen and the cliffhanger. I really want to know. Okay. So yeah, I thought it was a good episode. I liked seeing Linda Carter again, not again, but I mean, I've been looking forward to Linda Carter being on the show. So I'm glad that this was the episode where she first appeared. Yeah. So anyway, that's all I have. Until next time. Oh my God, what's the ending? Okay. Until next time, love yourself and be happy.